in a minute.
So if you come into a seated position, sitting in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Feel for being in a space, a safe space, and a space that allows you just to be today. Scan your body and notice how you feel. And notice the energy that runs through your body right now. And focus on one thing. Choose one area to focus and try to focus on that one thing throughout your practice today. So breathe into the area that you've chosen to focus. And exhale, feeling for that release as you let go. Ground down into sit bones and then breathe in, lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, relax your forehead. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out to the side. As you breathe out, feel for that release. Now breathe to sternum, filling your heart up with breath. Exhale. The end of the exhale, pull your belly in. And then relax your belly. Start with the wrist opening. So reach your right hand forward and take hold of the little finger on your right hand and then ease it back. And breathe into the palm of hand, spreading fingers as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reach the heel of the hands forward and release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Ground down into right sit bones. Inhale, lengthen out of right side. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. As you breathe in, lift chest. Feel if you're lifting chest up to chin. And as you breathe out, spread fingers. Feel as if you're lengthening each finger away from other. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. Now breathe in. As you breathe, spread your thumb away from your little finger. And as you breathe out, reach your fingers down towards your floor. And release. Taking hold of your thumb. And then breathe in, gliding your thumb away from your index finger. And as you breathe out, palm of the hands reaches forward. And release. Change hands. Take hold of the little finger on your left hand and then ease it back. Now breathe in, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your little finger back. Release. Taking hold of your ring finger. Grounding down into left sit bone. Breathe in, lift out, lengthen out of left side. And as you breathe out, the palm of your hand is forward. And release. Taking hold of your middle finger. Breathe to the back of heart, feeling for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, The heel of the hands is forward, the fingers are reaching to floor. And release. Taking hold of your first finger. As you inhale, lengthen your thumb away from your little finger. And as you exhale, the heel of the hands forward. Release. Taking hold of your thumb. And then breathe into palm of hand, spread fingers. And as you breathe out, glide your thumb back. And release. Change the cross of your legs, wrist stretching stage 2. So your hands are forward, palm of the hands is facing away from you. Take a deep breath, breathe into palm hands. And as you exhale, open your hands towards the floor. As you breathe in, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. And as you exhale, palm of the hand is pressing forward. Inhale, release. Wrist stretches stage 3. The hands are reaching out, thumbs pointing skywards. Now breathe to the palm of hands, deep breath. Hold the breath. Then one by one, bring in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top, knuckles to the floor, exhale, stretching out the tops of your wrists. Release, reach the hands out to the side, fingers pointing skywards, and then breathe to the palm of hands. Hold the breath, and then bringing in your thumb, and then simultaneously squeeze all fingers onto the thumb. And as you exhale, stretch your thumb side away. Then release, the thumbs pointing skywards, fingers are spreading. Breathe the palm of hands. Hold the breath. And then one by one, bringing in your little finger, ring finger, middle finger, first finger, thumb squeezes on top. And then knuckles to the floor, exhale as you stretch out the tops of your wrists. Release the hands, reach the arms out to the side, fingers pointing skywards, and then breathe palm of hands. Hold the breath. Then bringing in your thumb, and then simultaneously all other fingers squeezes the thumb. Exhale, stretch your thumb side away from you. And then release. Relax your arms by your side. Your pranayama today is in shoelace pose. So doing alternate nostril breathing in shoelace. Bring your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee. And if that's a difficult reach, place your left foot onto your right calf or the left foot onto the floor, or you can place that left foot onto a block. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril, inhale for 5. Use your ring finger to block left nostril, both nostrils block, hold for 20. Exhale through your right nostril, exhale for 10. Inhale through the right nostril, inhale for 5. Block both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. So feet active, spine is long. Keep connecting with your spot. Exhale through left nostril for 10. Then inhale, then release, and change the cross of legs. Fold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Ring finger blocks right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Inhale for 5. Got both nostrils. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. Exhale through right nostril for 10. Inhale through right nostril for 5. Got both nostrils and hold the breath. Hold 20. Try to relax as much as you can. Your forehead is relaxed, but your feet are active. Exhale left nostril for 10. And then release. Half lotus with your left foot over your right thigh by your hip. So your left hand is coming around. You're taking hold of the hand is on your hip, or you may be able to take hold of your left foot with left hand. So breathe in, reach your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is across against your left thigh. As you breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're twisting towards the left. Breathe into lower back. Feel your lower back as you're lengthening up. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to left. Inhale, expand your ribs out to the side. And as you breathe out, keep feeling for that lengthening as you're twisting to the left. Now breathe to sternum, filling heart with breath. And as you breathe out, twisting to left. Inhale, release, and then ease and back to center. Shoelace with your left foot over your right. So if that's a difficult reach, the left foot is onto the right thigh, you're reaching out with your heels. You can place the foot onto the calf or the foot to the floor. Bring your right hand by your right hip and then reach about 12 to 15 inches away from your hip. Press into left sit bone. As you breathe in, lift out of left side. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your foot, your left hand is to the floor and your left foot is pressing against your left arm, tricep, not elbow. Now breathe in and glide your left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, send your left sit bone back to the floor. Breathe to sternum, feel for lifting chest up towards your chin. And as you exhale, you're folding towards your left foot. On the next breath, spread your breath into your back ribs. And as you breathe out, you're folding towards your left foot. Breathe to where you're feeling this most. And exhale as you fold. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in, as you come all the way on, and then change. Half lotus with your right foot over your left thigh. That's a difficult reach for you today, then you can stay in cross-leg seated. Your right hand comes around the back, you're tucking it onto your left thigh, or you may be able to take hold of your foot with your right foot, right hand. Inhale, reach your left arm is up, opening left side ribs. You breathe out, the left arm is across against your right thigh. Sit bones presses down. Breathe in, lengthen spine. And exhale, twist to the right. Feet active. Now breathe, lift belly, lift diaphragm, lift chest. Continue to feel as if you've been lengthening up towards the ceiling, but as you exhale, you're twisting to left, twist to the right. Now breathe in and expand your ribs out to the side. And exhale, as you twist towards the right, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. One more breath like this. Breathe into your spot. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the right. And inhale, release. And ease on back. Shoelace, twisting shoelace. So you're easing your right foot forward slightly. Or the foot can be on the just above the knee, onto your calf, onto the floor, or onto a block. Be active. Twisting, so bringing your left hand by hip and then reach the hand about 12-15 inches away. Press into right sit bone. As you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm up, opening right rib. And as you breathe out, the hand is to the floor. Press your right sit bone back to floor. It's trying to lead. Now breathe in as you're lengthening belly away from your right thigh. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your right foot, send your right sit bone back to floor. Breathe in and glide your ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, as you fold towards your right foot, keep sending your right sit bone back down. As you breathe in, feel for sending your right thigh away from right hip. And exhale towards your right foot. Breathe to where you feel this most. And exhale as you inhale, release. Push the floor away, breathe in as you come up, and then release your legs. Coming into a seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left leg. Your left leg is reaching straight forward. Your right foot is either tucking in, so the heel's towards the groin, or you have the option of bringing your foot back, so you're moving your right heel towards your right glute. You reach your heel back, reach your right hand back, grab hold of the ankle. Otherwise, your fingertips are to the floor. As you inhale, reach your left arms up, opening left side ribs. Exhale, bring your left hand down on the inside of left leg and relax your left ear to left shoulder. Try not to collapse into the pose. So keep feeling for lifting out of your left side. You're not holding your right ankle, lift your right hand up and then reach it back. So feel the opening through the right side of your neck. Everyone breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Diaphragm is lifting, chest is lifting. As you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Everyone breathe to sternum. So really feel for filling yourself up with breath and as you move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, relax both shoulders down. Both feet are active. As you breathe, glide your left ribs up away from left hip. Feel if the ribs are moving right up towards your left armpit. And as you breathe out, as you lift your chest, move both shoulders away from each other. On the next breath, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your left thigh, onto hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. Okay, so I'm going to say to you now, on the breath, you do lip slide, jaw glide. Okay, so if you imagine that you've some balm onto your lips or some lipstick, or something like that, and you're rubbing it in. So you're using your lips as like sliding. And sometimes when I usually do this pose, I open my mouth and just moving jaw. So you're opening up and you get the tightness into the jaw, into the neck. And this lip slide, jaw glide, that's how you call the pose. Lip slide, jaw glide. You're moving your lips like they're rubbing against each other, moving it. Or sometimes you open your mouth, it feels a little bit more comfortable when you open your mouth. Now breathe in and lengthen out of lower back. And as you exhale, soften both shoulders down. Breathe in, lift sternum. So when you get into these poses, often there's a tightness into the jaw. When you start opening your mouth and moving jaw from side to side, the jaw goes into neck, right down into hips. On the next breath, lift chest. And as you breathe out, reach your right elbow down towards your left sit bone. Now breathe into the right side of your neck, deep breath. And as you exhale, lower your chin slightly towards the left side of your chest. On the next breath, release your right arm, reaching your right arm up towards the sky. Chest opener. As you exhale, you're reaching your right arm straight back. Breathe into back of heart. Energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that right arm away from you. Inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. Push the floor away with your left arm. Exhale, you're reaching your right arm forward over right hip. Breathe into your right side ribs. Feel your ribs opening up with this breath. And as you exhale, as you lengthen right arm forward, send your right sit bone back. On the next breath, use your right arm to pull your body up and use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way on back up. And then change. Other side. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your right leg. Tuck your left foot in or bring the foot back. The left foot is back so the heel is by your glute. If you're taking your foot back, reach your left hand back, grab hold of the ankle or the hand is back, fingertips to the floor. You reach forward with the ball of your foot, spread the toes. Spread the toes on both feet. As you breathe in, reach your right arm up, opening right side ribs. As you breathe out, the hand is down on the inside of right leg. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. And if you're not holding your ankle, reach your left hand back. Now breathe in and lift out. Ribs are lifting out of right side. And as you exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe to heart. Energize your heart. So lift chest bones up. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into lower back. So if you bring your hand onto just above the coccyx and let the heel of the hands be there. And as you breathe in, as you lengthen out of lower back, use your hands to tuck your sacrum down and exhale, bellies in. On the next breath, as you inhale, slide your left arm all the way around the back and it's tucked onto your right thigh, onto the hip or clothing. And as you breathe out, move your left shoulder away from left ear. Breathe into the left side of neck, deep breath. And as you breathe out both shoulders, keep moving your left shoulder away from your ear. You feel maybe a tightening into the left side of your neck. Lip slide, jaw glide. So as you breathe in, lengthen lower ribs, mid ribs, upper ribs. And as you exhale, moving your jaw, feel as if you're rubbing your lips together as you move, or opening your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side. One more like this, lift chest. Exhale, reach your left elbow down away from you. On the next breath, release your left arm and reach your left arm up towards the sky. Chest opener. Exhale, reach your left arm straight back. Spread the fingers. As you inhale, lift your sternum. Push the floor away with your right hand. As you exhale, you're reaching your left arm away from you. One more like this. Deep breath. Keep lifting away from your right thigh. Use your left arm, exhale, to pull your body all the way up. And then release. Lie down on your back. Your abdominal sequence today is elbow to knee and sit bone squeeze. So lie down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. Your back is tweaking, the soles of your feet are onto the floor, hands are clasped behind head and neck. Demonstration for back tweaking, your feet are on the floor, and you inhale, you lift your head, shoulder blades up, you hold. You exhale, curl elbow up, elbows to left knee, bellies in. If you want to go further, lift one foot up. And if you want to go further, reach that leg away from you. Inhale to center, and exhale, lower head and shoulders down. Lift your feet up off the floor unless you're keeping your feet onto the floor because of your back. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now lift your chest, then reach your elbows up. Feel the opening right down into lower ribs and armpits. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to left knee. Reach your right leg forward at 45 degrees angle. Spread the toes. Spread the ball of your foot. Lengthen your right leg forward as you reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Now reach both elbows up. Reach them up, reach them back. Feel the opening right down into the side ribs. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rib of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. You're reaching your right leg forward. Now relax your right hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your right leg forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Reach both elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and pressing your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your thigh away from hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbone up. Reach your left leg forward as you reach both elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to the center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Sit bone squeeze. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Right hand is now taking hold of your right sit bone. As you curl tailbone up, squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. reach your left elbow up, reach it back. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, both elbows to your right knee. You're reaching your left leg forward. Left hand is onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Reach your left leg forward with active feet. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Right hand onto right sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze the right sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen right leg forward. Reach your left elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back is pressing down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Left hand onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Send your left leg forward. Reach your right elbow up. Pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach your elbows to your left knee. Reach your right leg forward. Place your right hand onto right sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze your right sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your right leg forward. Lift your chest. Reach your elbow up. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Your elbows are to right knee. Reach your left leg forward. Left hand onto left sit bone. Curl tailbone up. Squeeze left sit bone to tailbone. Lengthen your left leg forward. Reaching your right elbow up. Now pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to the floor and place the soles of your feet down. Just give yourself a moment and notice how your body feels right now. Your next pose is bridge. So reach down with your fingertips and move your heels to the sit bones. Brush your heels with your fingertips. Let your arms relax by your side. Let your shoulders be soft away from your ears. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Feet presses down, exhale, tilt pelvis and lift your pelvis up away from the floor. Now breathe into side ribs and feel your ribs as they open wide. And as you exhale, lifting up, you're pushing the floor away as you lift. As you breathe in, keep moving belly away from pelvis as you're lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Breathe to sternum. And as you exhale, lifting up, send thighs and knees forward. Deep breath, breathe to your spot. Now exhale, lift up, pushing the floor away as you lift. One more breath like this, spread your ribs out to the side. And exhale, tilt pelvis lower, upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis lower, mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower down. All the way down, set up for your next pose today, which is straddle lifting through. Your hands will be clasped behind your head and neck. Your legs are reaching up and then they're straddling out towards the side.
You can move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. You could also, if this was stronger than you want it to be, bend the knees and do frog lifting through. Again, you can move to the wall and have your feet up against the wall. So press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now lift up and reach your elbows up. Reach them up, reach them back. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now send your legs out to the side. Reach out with very active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel and then lengthen your legs out. Lift your chest. Reach your elbows up, reach them back. Pull belly in. Or all the way down to floor. Feet still active. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, and you reach your elbows straight up. Reach them up, reach them back. Feel as if you're opening armpits to scalp. Now exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel, and then lengthen your legs out. Reach out with your active feet. Pull lower belly in. As your belly is in, now press your lower back to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. And as you exhale, curl tailbone up. Lengthen your legs out towards the side. Reach your elbows up till the shoulder blades are off the floor. Now pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but on the same breath, lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows up. Move your chin away from chest. Exhale, curl tailbone up, and then lengthen. Keep sending the thighs out towards the side. Reach out with active feet. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower head and shoulders to floor. Use your hands at the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. Roll to your right side. Your left hand to the floor by your chest. Inhale. And exhale, push the floor away as you come up, using your right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto knees for your next pose. Coming into dolphin pose. Do dolphin with your palms facing upwards. That's where we're going first. So measure up, hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward and then keep the elbows parallel with each other. You have a block. You can also place a block between you can place a block like this onto the floor. This helps to keep you, it gives you something to push against as you're trying to open the shoulders and trying to work your serratus muscles in that way. So neck, shoulders relax. So everyone breathe into upper back, lift, spread back, curl toes under. As you exhale, lift the knees off the floor, push the floor away, and then lengthen through the spine. As you breathe into top ribs. And as you exhale, lengthen, send your sit bones back. Chest is moving to thighs. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. And then breathe into top ribs. Feel as if you're lengthening your top ribs away from shoulders. And as you exhale, you're pushing the floor away with forearms as you lengthen through spine. On the next breath, as you breathe in, feel as if you move belly away from pelvis. And as you exhale, reach your sit bones back and reach heels to floor. One more like this. Breathe into heart, energize. your heart with this breath. Now push the floor away. Strong forearms, push the floor away as you reach back. Inhale, release, bend the knees and come all the way on down.
So now you have the option of doing dolphin with your hands clasped, dolphin with your hands flat, palms facing down, or doing dolphin flash prep. So if you're doing dolphin flash prep, so the setup is the same, hands onto biceps, your elbows to the floor. My left hand is reaching forward, my right hand is coming back, so the hand is back to the floor. Elbow and wrist are aligned. This is your flash prep setup. From here, you're inhaling into upper back, lifting, spreading back, toes curled under. And exhale, lifting knees off the floor, and then moving chest back to thighs and knees. Keep tucking your right elbow in. It wants to go out to the side, so tuck it in. Feel as if you're wrapping the shoulders. So not only does it tuck in, you watch the elbow, it reaches back and then tucks in. So you wrap the shoulders. You stay here, and if you want to go further, you can work with one leg up. So that's where you're going with that. After about 3 breaths with the legs up, or 3 breaths on one side, you come down, set up for the other side. Inhale, exhale, coming up and reaching back, tucking the elbow in. Again, you can work with the leg up. So measure, and then breathe in and coming into the pose. Keep feeling for pushing the floor away in the pose. Deep breaths. Pull your belly in on the exhales. Deep breaths. As you exhale, keep reaching back. Keep tucking your right elbow in if you're in flash breath. You're working with one leg up, anchor into your right foot. Right foot presses down, breathe in, lift your left leg up. And exhale, reach it back. You're close enough to the wall, you may be able to place that left foot onto the wall. Breathe into left hip, feel for easing left thigh bone away from pelvis. As you exhale, push the floor away with your right foot as you send your left leg back. Neck relaxes as much as you can. Now breathe in. As you breathe, feel as if you're breathing into left hip. And as you exhale, lengthen, send that left leg straight back. Right elbow tucks in. On the next breath, inhale, send your left leg away from you. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor. You're in flash breath, bend the knees, come all the way down. If you're in the dolphin, lift, change legs if you're working with one leg up. Inhale, and exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reach back. If you're in flash breath, tuck in your left elbow in. Now breathing deeply. And as you exhale, you're pushing the floor away with your left hand and right forearm. Deep breath. As you exhale, pull belly in as you reach back. You're working with one leg up, press down into your left foot, breathe in, lift your right leg up. And exhale, reach it back. Breathe into right hip, feel the gliding right thigh away from hip. Push the floor away on exhale as you reach back. Now breathe into heart, energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, that right leg reaches away from you. On the next breath, lower your right foot to the floor. And as you exhale, release, bend the knees, come all the way on down. And from there, come onto knees for your next pose today, which is Birdwing.
elbows are tucked into the side of your body. When you inhale, you draw your hands together. Exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out. Keep reaching your arms back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Fingers are spread and active. Inhale. And then as you exhale, you're opening out. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keep tucking your elbows in. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. And then release. And come to stand. Standing in horse stance, turn the bend the knees, turn the toes out towards the side, the knees are bent, the knees are aiming towards your second and middle toe. Agnisara in horse stance. 3 rounds slow, 3 rounds fast. So take a breath, deep breath. And exhale. Tuck the chin into chest, suck your belly in and up. And let it go. Suck it in and up. Let it go. Suck it in. Let it go all the way back. And release. Relax your belly. Inhale. And then exhale. Chin tucks in. Suck the belly in and up. And let it go. Suck it in and up. Let it go all the way back. And release. That's one like this. Breathe in. And exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up. Let it go. Keep pressing feet to floor, hands to the thighs. Keep using this to give you length. Suck it in and up. Let it go. Three rounds fast. Breathe in. Exhale. Chin tucks in with the belly. Fast as you can. Inhale. Exhale. Agnisara, moving belly as fast as you can. One more, breathe in. And exhale. Chin is tucking in and moving belly as fast as you can. And then inhale, release, and then stand. Heel toe feet together, and stand at the front, standing at the front of your mat. Today, we'll be spending a little bit of time with your salutations. So when you're going down and moving through the poses, we'll be staying in the poses and holding the poses, so you get more extension and opening. So the first couple of rounds, just go nice and slow, taking it nice and easy. And I'll just stay with me on these poses. Standing at the front of your mat. If your knees are tweaky, then use your towel blanket to give you more protection for your knees. Then stand at the front of your mat. You can bring your feet a little bit wider if your back is tweaky. Feet together, press your feet to the floor. Lift the toes, spread the toes, and really feel for anchoring down deep into the floor. As you exhale, bring your hands together by your chest. As you press your feet down to the floor, breathe in and reach your arms up. Now lift your chest, lift your back ribs. Your feet are pressing down, so you feel this whole lengthening through the whole of your spine. Keep the length, keep the length. As you exhale, fold forward. As you fold forward, your belly's pulling in, the hands are to the floor. Relax the back of your neck. The back of the neck is long. Press your hands to the floor and then breathe in. Step your left leg back. Don't bend the knees. Just stay here. So from here, reach your left heel away from you and reach your right thigh and knee forward. Hands presses to the floor. Now as you breathe in, as you press back into your left leg, step your right leg back for plank. Your body's now in one straight line. Reach your heels away from you and squeeze your inner ankles towards each other. Your wrists, they're under the shoulders. From here, bend the knees. Release your feet. Now tuck your elbows in and come down nice and slow, coming down modified chaturanga. Once you're all the way down to the floor, bring your hands forward about 4 inches and then press the top. So in fact, before you press, so from here, reach your legs, lengthen one leg back. So reach it to where you'll feel it's now further away than your right leg. Now lift that leg up and then reach it back. Feel as if you're, so if you watch my legs here, so if that way is like an inward rotation, that way is like an outward rotation. So when you reach back, you're working towards getting an outward rotation. What that does is it opens into sacrum. So you can try that for yourself. You reach it back and then feel as if you're turning it outwards and lengthen it back. Foot's back down, other foot's up. Outward rotate, lengthen it, foot's down. Hands forward, breathe in, and you're moving your chest and ribs forward. You can keep the forearms to the floor, but keep moving belly away from pelvis. Keep moving your lower ribs away from sacrum, but lengthen your legs back. Feel as if your ankles are squeezing towards each other. You will feel this into belly. You will feel this as you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. Then from here, keep drawing chest and ribs forward. Exhale as you're coming down. Readjust, the hands under the shoulders. Breathe in and curl your toes under. And exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Now reach back. Sit bones are lengthening away from you. So from the fingertips right back into sit bones, right down into feet, you feel for this lengthening. Keep the neck relaxed. Press your right foot to the floor. Breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Stay here. Now reach your left thigh and knee forward as you reach your right heel back. The ankle and the knee are aligned on the left side. From here, place your right knee to the floor. Release your back. Press into your left and then breathe in, reaching your arms up towards the and push or stretch up. Then exhale, hands down and step your right leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. From here, keep the hands to the floor if you can, or bring your hands onto your thighs. I want you to, from here, feel as if you're lengthening belly. You're moving belly away from pelvis. If you brought your hands onto your thighs, you will feel this more. You're lengthening away as you fold, folding a little deeper. And then from here, press your feet to the floor as you breathe in, stand, lengthening arms right out and up towards the sky. Keep the chest lifted, back ribs are lifted, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, hands together by your chest. Your sit bone is pressing down to the floor. Press down into both feet. As you breathe in, reach your arms out and up, right up towards the sky. Now exhale, fold forward, belly's pulling in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg back. Keep the right knee, reach back into right heel. You're pushing the floor. So feel as if you're pushing the floor away with the hands and your left foot. So you get this opening into the hips. Now exhale, step your left leg back, reaching back into heels. Now bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep the arms all the way down. You're lengthening your legs back, and you bring your hands forward. Breathe into Cobra. Now draw your chest through the arms. Your forearms can be on the floor or off the floor. Draw your chest forward as if you're drawing chest through the arms. Reach out back, hips, squeeze out in, squeezing your eyes. And as you breathe out, keep moving chest forward as you come on down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press it back into downward dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Now place your left knee to the floor, reach back, and then place the knee down. Push the floor away with both legs as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands are down, step your left leg forward for forward bend. Keep the neck relaxed. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, fold forward. Now press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Feel as if you're pressing back into heels. Reach your sit bones back, but move belly away from pelvis, lift chest. And exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. As you breathe in, feel for moving belly away from pelvis, chest is away from shins. As you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. From here, your wrists are under the shoulders, push the floor away. Keep pushing the floor away as you lower down. Keep reaching back into heels. Once you're all the way down, again, lengthen your legs back, creating space for lower back. Then breathe in, move chest and ribs forward. Keep drawing the chest forward as you're reaching your legs back, elbows tucked in. And exhale, release, lower down. Readjust, hands under the shoulders, breathe to lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, lengthen back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away in downward dog. On the breath, step your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Then turn the right foot forward at 45 degrees angle. Then breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand for warrior one. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Press into that left foot. And as you breathe in, pushing the floor away as you stretch up. And as you exhale, as you ease back to your right heel, turn your right hip forward, left hip is back. So you're squaring your hips up. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And exhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. Exhale, lower down and stop. Hold it here. Squeeze your elbows in. Reach your elbows back to hips. Lower down and stop. Now breathe in, glide forward for upward dog. The knees are off the floor, the thighs are off the floor. Tucking your elbows in, reaching your elbows back towards your hips. And as you breathe out, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away. Now lengthen through the spine. Reach your sit bones back. Wrap the shoulders as if you're closing your armpits. Now breathe in, step your left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Then turn the left foot forward 45 degrees angle. And as you breathe in, step your right foot forward for warrior one. Right foot is by right hand. Push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Press down into both feet. And as you breathe in, telescoping the ribs up. And as you exhale, release, hands down. And step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower and stop. Reach your heels away from you. Tuck your elbows in. Lower and then stop. Now inhale into Cobra or upward facing dog. You're moving chest forward. You're lengthening the legs back. Sit bones is tuck into heels. And as you exhale, you can lower down and then press back to downward dog or press straight back into downward facing dog. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, step or hop your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Shift, bend the knees. Just sit back. And exhale, stand, hands together by chest. Inhale, lengthen your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg back for plank. Reach back to heels. And the knees lower straight down, keeping the elbows tucked in, keep reaching back. Inhale, Cobra, moving chest and reach forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press it back, down, facing. Lunge, breathe in, step left foot forward between the hands. Your right knees to the floor, and push the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward for forward bend. As you breathe in, stand. Lengthen through spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together by chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up. Spread the fingers. Reach your sit bones back. Exhale, bend. Breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. Hands to the floor. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back into heels. And then lower down, keep the elbows tucked in. Upward dog, breathe in. Move chest and knees forward, lengthen legs back. Tuck your elbows in and lengthen sit bones to heels. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step left foot forward by left hand, right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your left knee, send your left thigh forward. Feel as if the shin of the left foot is reaching straight forward as you reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Upward dog, breathe in. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Push it through away. Keep feeling for that lengthening through the spine, lengthening through, opening up all of your major muscle areas. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. You're pushing the floor away as you're reaching your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Cobra, inhale. Moving chest and ribs forward. You lengthen it back. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. On the next breath, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, step or float legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, belly in. Chair pose, knees are bent, lift your chest, so reach your arms up, but reach your sit bones. Keep lengthening belly away from pelvis. Keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, stand, hands together. Coming into a sequence now of 3 pose sequences. Starting, so come back into chair position, bend the knees. As you breathe in, sweep your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Breathe in, move chest away from thighs and knees. As you breathe out, step, hop it back into plank. You're reaching the back into heels. Tuck your elbows in and exhale down. Cobra, upward dog. Breathe in. Move left rib forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Now lengthen, push the floor away. Feel as if you're opening your armpits back to the floor. Warrior two, inhale. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Line up your front heel with the back of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to the side. The back of your skull aligns with sacrum. Press down into both feet as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, as you go a little deeper, you're lengthening your arms away from you. Kite walk, elbows bent. Now as you inhale, lift your chest and then glide the shoulders down. As you exhale, fold forward slightly, rolling the shoulders. Then breathe in, lifting up, shoulders are down. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward. Breathe in, lifting up. Shoulders down, keep the chest lifted. As you exhale, slightly roll the shoulders forward. Keep pressing feet to floor. Breathe in, lifting up. Shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, folding forward. One more like this. Breathe in. And exhale. And release. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right arm. You're tractioning your thigh away from you. So left forearm is onto the thigh. Press into your left leg as you breathe in. Glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, send your left sit bone back towards your right heel. Press your right foot to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen. Feel the energy moves all the way up through your right leg, up into belly, up into sternum. And exhale, glide your left shoulder away from left ear. Now breathe. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder down. Feel as if you're reaching your right elbow down towards your left sit bone. And press into both feet. And then breathe in, telescoping ribs. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, release. Hands to either side of your front foot. Pigeon. Get your left foot towards the right edge of the mat. Your right knee is to the floor. So from here, bring your hands under the shoulders. But before you do that, actually traction. Use your left hand to traction your left thigh forward. Your right hand can be on the floor or on the ball of your foot. So feel as if as you press down into your left leg, lift and lengthen away, belly away from hips. Now, as you exhale, fold forward, release, hands forward, and then you're folding forward. Reach your right leg back, reach it away from you. Now breathe into lower back, keep lengthening away from waist. And as you exhale, if you fold a little deeper, pull your belly in. Reach your right leg back, away from you. As you breathe in, expand your ribs out to the armpits. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, sit bones touch the heels. Breathe to heart, deep breaths. And as you exhale, you're folding. One more breath to your spot. And as you exhale, lengthen your right leg away from you. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step back into plank. Now from here, reach back. So the heel and the toes are aligned. So reaching back, pushing the floor away. Exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. All the way down, Cobra or upward facing dog. You've lengthened your legs away from you. As you breathe in, you're moving your chest and ribs forward. Your elbows are tucked in. You're in upward dog, the knees are off the floor, the thighs are off the floor. And as you breathe out, press it back into downward facing dog. Feel for this lengthening through the spine as you're pushing the floor away from you. Warrior 2, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. That front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Press into both legs. As you breathe in, push the floor away as you telescoping ribs up. And as you exhale, go in a little deeper. Kai talk on the turn the hands. And as you breathe in, lift the chest, glide the shoulders down. As you breathe out, rolling your shoulders forward. Push the floor away with your feet. Breathe in as you rise up. Lift the chest, glide the shoulders down the back. And as you exhale, rolling the shoulders forward. Breathe in, pushing the floor away as you rise up. Keep the chest lifted, but soften the shoulders down. And you should exhale, folding forward. Push the floor away, breathe in as you rise up. Shoulders down the back. Chest remains lifted. And exhale. More like this, breathe in. Keep the chest lifted, the shoulders are down. I said for extended warrior variation, placing your right arm onto your right thigh, you're tractioning your thigh forward. Left arm is around the back, it's placed onto your right thigh. Press into your right leg as you breathe in, push the lengthen away, lengthen side ribs away from hip. And as you exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Press your left foot to floor, and as you breathe in, lengthen away. So feel the energy right from the edge of your foot, heel all the way up. Keep pushing the floor away with your right forearm as you glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Now as your next breath, breathe to heart. Feel as if you're moving chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, gliding both shoulders down, send your right sit bone to left heel. One more breath like this, deep breaths. And exhale, release. Hands down either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor. Pigeon, your right foot comes towards the left edge of the mat. Bring your right hand onto your right thigh. You're tractioning the thigh. Left hand is onto the foot. Now as you breathe and as you press back into your left leg, lengthening, lifting away from your thigh, creating space in hips and hip joints. As you exhale, you're folding forward over your right shin. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. Now breathe as you breathe. Breathe into lower back and lengthening away from waist. And exhale as you fold a little deeper. Breathe into side ribs. Feel your ribs as they open wide to side. And as you exhale, as you fold a little deeper, reach back into your left big toe. Now spread the breath into back ribs, deep breaths. And as you exhale, send your sit bones back. Pull your belly in, glide your right thigh forward as you reach your left leg back. Inhale, release. Hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step back into plank. Now reach your heels away from you, pushing the floor away with both hands. Keep this length as you exhale, lower down. Keep reaching heels away from you, all the way to the floor. Cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. Tuck your elbows in, soften the shoulders down, and lengthen your legs back. And exhale, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, breathe into lower back, curl toes under, and exhale, press back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in downward dog. Triangle, inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your feet, they're about 3 feet away from each other. Back, right leg is square to the edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Your arms are reaching out to the side. From here, press into your left leg. And as you breathe in, reaching your left arm down towards the floor. As you're reaching your right arm up towards the sky. That left hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf, or the shin, or you can be on a block. Your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your left leg. As you're breathing, glide your ribs away from the left hip. And as you exhale, glide your right hip back. Press your right foot to the floor. And as you breathe in, lengthen ribs away from the hip. And as you exhale, as you reach your right arm up, tuck your left sit bone under. Left foot presses down, breathe in, lengthen belly, diaphragm, chest away from pelvis. And as you exhale, you're opening out a little bit more. On the next breath, place your right hand onto right hip, bend your left knee. Left hand is onto the floor, about 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. From here, step your right leg forward, lift your right leg up, and reach it back. Reach back into heels. You can go further, reaching your right arm up towards the sky for half moon. Now press into your left leg, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lifting ribs away from left thigh. And as you exhale, reach your right heel away from you. Reach your right fingertips up to sky. Breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. One more like this, deep breath. Lengthen your left ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, reach it back. Place both hands to the floor and step your right leg back. From here, bring your right hand on the outside of your left foot. Extended twisting warrior. Reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, lengthen ribs forward away from right hip. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left. Now breathe into lower back as you lengthen ribs away from waist. Push the floor away with your left foot. On exhale, reaching your left fingertips to sky. On the next breath, spread the breath into back ribs. And as you exhale, glide your left ribs away from left hip as you reach your left fingertips to sky. Inhale, release. Hands down and step back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down, pushing the floor away as you lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Inhale, Cobra. Moving chest and ribs forward as you're lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for that lengthening through the spine as you press it back. Triangle breathing, step your right foot forward between the hands. Left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat, straightening both legs. Your arms are reaching out to side. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm down towards the floor, ankle, calf, shin. And your left arm is reaching out and up towards the sky. Straighten your right leg. Press your right leg to the floor and breathe in, lift and lengthen ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, tuck your right sit bone under as you reach your left arm up. Press your left foot to the floor and then breathe in, lengthen ribs away from hips. And as you exhale, rolling your chest open as you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Now breathe in, move chest to chin. And as you exhale, tuck your right sit bone under. On the next breath, place your left hand onto left hip, bend your right knee, the right hand is to the floor. Now inhale, ease forward and lift your left foot off the floor and then reach it back. Sorry, your right hand has come forward about 12 inches forward and 6 inches towards the side. Once you are ready to go further, your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. Now breathe in. As you breathe, keep lengthening, keep pressing your right foot to the floor, lengthening ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, reach your left heel away from you. Breathe to sternum, deep breaths. Now keep drawing chest forward to chin as you're reaching your left leg away. Reach out with your heel. And one more like this, deep breaths. And as you exhale, stretch back as you reach up with your left hand. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your left leg back. Bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot, the right knee's bent. Extended twisting warrior. Bring your right hand onto right hip. And then if you can, reaching your right arm up. Press your left foot to the floor as you breathe in, lengthen, reach forward away from left hip. Push the floor away on exhale with your right foot as you twist to the right. Slide your right hip back. Now breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And as you exhale, push the floor away with your left hand, reach your right arm up. Breathe into lower back, deep breath as you're lengthening away from waist. And exhale, open out towards the right. Inhale, release, hands to the floor. Step your right leg back for plank. Now from here, reach back into heels, tuck the elbows in, and let exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Push all the way down. Bring your hands forward, about 10 inches ahead of the shoulder. Maybe a little bit more than 10 inches, actually, maybe 10, 12. Tops of the feet presses to the floor. Feel as if you're pressing low down onto your pubic bone, and then breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward. Don't come up so high too quickly. Just feel this. Keep extending your legs back, ankles as if they're squeezing towards each other. You're staying here. Now press back. Feel as if you're pressing pubic bone down to the floor. And then as you breathe in, lift your belly. Now lift your diaphragm. And as you exhale, as you lengthen your legs back, sit bones touch the heels. Feel as if ankles are squeezing towards each other. Now breathe in as you lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep the length. As you exhale, move your chest forward. Now breathe in and expand your ribs outside. Use your hands. Feel as if you're using the hands to draw your chest and ribs forward. Now reach your elbows back to hips. For one more like this, deep breaths. And exhale, release, lower down. Readjust hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And exhale, press it back for downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing the floor away in downward dog. From here, bend the knees and step or hop your legs between the hands, coming down into a seated position. So you're coming into a spinal twist. You have a strap. This will be helpful. You'll be lying down on your back. And if you have a wall, that'll be quite useful also. I'll demonstrate the pose working with this as the wall today. So I'm going to be lying down, my feet up against the wall, and lying down. My left foot stays up against the wall, the right knee's bent, the right knee's coming towards the chest. And then taking hold of my left hand, is taking hold of my right ankle. Right hand is out to the side. Breathe in and exhale. My foot is coming across, all the way across. So if you have the luxury of two walls quite close towards each other, like so, you're really using the walls to help to open up a little bit more. You're not able to take that lower grip, then use a strap to give you a little bit more opening as you're moving the foot up. Your right foot is moving towards your left shoulder. Your head is in the opposite direction, and you get this deeper stretch. If you have the wall to press your feet against the wall, it just opens up a little bit more. So that's where you're going with this. So if you started with both feet up against the wall, and then you press your left foot against the wall, breathe in, bend your right knee, draw the right knee towards your chest. And as you exhale, lengthen your left leg, straightening your left leg. Taking hold of your ankle or calf with your left hand, right hand is out towards the side. Now breathe in. And as you exhale, you're bringing your right leg over towards your left side. Keep pressing your left foot to the wall. You go as far as you can. If you need a strap to go further, then you're using the strap. And if you do have the luxury of two walls in close proximity, then you can use this. Press your left foot to the wall and breathe in, lengthen left side ribs away from left hip. And as you exhale, feel as if you're lengthening your right leg away from you. Now you begin to feel this into the glutes and the tops of your right thigh. Breathe into lower back and lengthening away from sacrum. And as you exhale, you're lengthening legs away. If you have the wall, use the wall. Now breathe to sternum, deep breaths. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. Feet presses to the wall and it gives you a little bit more open. It gives you more resistance. As you breathe, you're lengthening lower ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, push the walls away as you open up. One more breath like this, deep breaths. And exhale, release. You're drawing, keep pressing your left foot to the wall, drawing the right knee back to center. Draw the knee to chest, right knee to chest. And then exhale, release. Place your right foot to the floor and then lengthen your right leg away from you. Your right foot is now pressing up against the wall. Bend your left knee, sole of the foot to the floor. Lift your left foot off the floor, draw the knee, left knee towards the chest. And then breathe into lower back, deep breath. Your right hand is taking hold of the left thigh, calf, or ankle. And as you exhale, draw your left foot across towards the right side. Your head is in the opposite direction to your left knee. Straighten both legs if you can. You notice one shoulder may now be off the floor, as if my left shoulder's now way off the floor. Just leave it, it will work its way down. Right foot presses against the wall. Breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, your left shoulders away from your left ear. As you breathe, your lengthen belly away from pelvis. As you exhale, push the wall away with both legs as much as you can. Now breathe into heart, deep breaths. And as you exhale, let your shoulders soften. Breathe to where you feel this most, deep breaths. And as you exhale, feeling that release. Press your right foot to the wall, and then breathe in. Draw your left knee back to center. Hug your left knee to chest. And then as you exhale, place your left foot back down to floor. From here, bend the knees so soles of both feet are onto the floor. And then breathe in, draw your knees to chest. Hug the knees. And as you exhale, press your lower back down to floor. Take hold of your happy baby. So reach your legs up and then bend the knees. You're taking hold of the ball of the big toe with the first two fingers. Then breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Uddiyana, exhale. Pull your belly in. Chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Draw your knees down towards your armpits and reach your heels to the ceiling. Relax your belly and breathe into lower back. And exhale. Uddiyana, chin tucks in, belly pulls back. Heels up, knees down, and keep feeling for opening, releasing into lower back. Release, last one like this, breathe in. And exhale. Knees down, heels up. Press your lower back to floor. And release. Use your hands, draw your knees together. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. You're coming down into your final pose, into Shavasana. So the soles of your feet onto the floor. Can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side or straighten the legs. Can also move to the wall and have your sit bones up against the wall and heels onto the wall. Straighten with straightened legs. Your legs with gravity may open out towards the side so you can do like splits on the wall. So now let your body relax.
As you lie here, begin to feel the energy that moves through your body. Feeling this through your heels and every part of you that is grounded, every part of you that is touching the earth. Feel for drawing this energy up into your body. Holding onto the energy and allowing it to soak into cells as it spreads through the whole of your body. Now scan your body and notice how your body feels. Noticing those areas of openness and noticing those areas that is still crying out for your attention. So making a commitment to yourself, to your spot, to your body, to continue your own process. Feeling like you're on uncharted territory. You're on your own journey. And your body is the vehicle that carries you. So take care of it. And see how your body transforms as you transform. And noticing that in those moments of doubt, those moments of mud, describing it sometimes when all you can see is mud. Sometimes those are the moments in which the most important work is happening. So when things are always transparent and clear, sometimes we work less. When things are often cloudy or muddy or unclear, puzzling, we're doing a lot of work. We're doing a lot of work trying to understand. Sometimes we're forcing the process. So use those muddy moments of lack of clarity, and switch it to see that sometimes these are the moments in which the most important work is taking place. It could well be that what is puzzling is the way in which you're processing the information, the ways in which you have been instructed, guided to process. And those ways may not be the ways. Those ways are adding to confusion rather than adding to clarity. So in the muddy moments, allow the process to take place. And when you're not looking, process often becomes clear. And when that process becomes clear, it's often replaced by another process, because that's how we are in terms of our journeys. So stay with those muddy moments, stay with those discomforts, not to be drowned by them, to be engulfed by them, but just to allow the process, to feel the process, to to gain the benefits from the process. Begin to move your fingertips and tips of toes. And take a breath, feeling for drawing that fullness of the energy that's around you. Move this into your body. And when you exhale, let go of some of the fog. And then breathe in. When you exhale, letting go a little bit more of what stops you from being able to see, to feel. And then fill yourself up with this breath. Holding on to the breath and allow the breath to energize your body with a beautiful energy, the energy that you have developed through your poses, through your class. And when you exhale, let go of all that is done with. On your next breath, bend the knees and move your knees to chest. And then roll to your left side, to your heart center. Your right hand onto the floor by your chest, breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up, and use your left hand to support your head and your neck. Coming into a seated position. Bring your hands together so the thumbs lightly touch sternum, feeling the beat of your own heart. Congratulate yourself for your practice and thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Finishing with a breath, inhale. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone.